Before we start creating social media designs, I want you to be comfortable with how to create a design from scratch or with the help of pre-populated templates. We're going to start here in the home area. In the upper right corner, you'll notice that there's the button here that says custom size. Now, if you want to start creating something from scratch, this is a great way that you can do that. By selecting custom size, you can enter the width and the height. That's the dimensions for this graphic, the design that we're going to be creating. So let's say that I want this to be 1000 by 1000. Now, have fun typing that in. Notice what's happening. I'm going to go back so you can see what happens here. So start to type this in. It's giving some suggestions of the dimensions for things like a Canvas banner, a classroom announcement, or a class dojo story. So this 1000 by 250 pixels, it's letting you know, hey, here's some of the optimal dimensions for what you might want to create. Now, if I know I want it to be a square, I'll just keep it 1000. Now, before we move on and create this design, you'll notice over here the PX. That's the abbreviation for pixel. And if you select the down arrow, you can change this to inches, millimeters, and centimeters. This just gives you a blank canvas to get you started. So I'm going to leave it set to pixels, and then we'll select Create New Design. And here it is. Here is the new design. We don't have anything here yet, and we can work with the tools on the left side to kind of build it out from here, save it or download it, do whatever we need to do with it. We'll get into a lot of other things a little bit later on in this course. Notice up here that when we created that, it opened in a new browser. Let's go ahead and close that for now. Takes us back here to the home area where we started. I'm going to go ahead and press the escape key just to get rid of that custom size menu that we had open before. Now, another way that you can quickly get started with creating a design is to select Create a Design in the upper right corner. You'll have a list of suggestions here. The more that you use Canva, the more customized the suggestions are going to be to the types of things that you have been creating in Canva. Now, notice as I'm hovering over these, it's also showing me the dimensions for this type of a design. So let's say, for instance, that we're going to create an Instagram post. It opens it in a new browser window. Here is our empty canvas to get us started with all the tools there on the left side like we had before, and we're ready to get going. All right, let's go ahead and close this out. We'll be heading quick outside of this area to get rid of that menu, and we may check out one other area, and that is templates. Now, there's of course a few different ways that you can get to templates and that you can, kind of filter and search for the templates that you want to work with. We're going to start here by selecting templates here at the top. We're not actually selecting it, we're just hovering the mouse over it. And there's an entire category here dedicated to social media, which is what this chapter is all about. So if we wanted to get started with a Facebook cover, we can select Facebook covers. That takes us directly to the category area here. You'll notice that we have social media here on the left, but what I want you to notice here at the top is this breadcrumb trail is showing that we are in templates, we are in the web banners category, and we are working with the Facebook cover. It shows us an example and a little bit more information about this. If we scroll on down, there are over 7,000 templates that we can choose from to build a Facebook cover. By making a selection, we'll go ahead and just pick this one for now. It gives us a bit more information about it, and we can start customizing the template by selecting Customize this template. That opens it here, where we have all of the tools to help us get started. Now you're ready to start getting creative with your designs.